The Denver Broncos are the best team in the NFL. Yep, I said it. The Broncos just pulled off an amazing victory, 34-26 against the Packers. This was a great matchup against two of the best teams in the NFL, and the Broncos persevered. My criticism of the Broncos hasn't really changed. I said a few weeks ago that I think the Broncos have one of, if not the best defense in the NFL. However, I really wanted them to go against a team like the Packers because I wanted to see that when the Broncos have a game where the defense isn't necessarily as supreme as it has been throughout the entire season, would the offense be able to put up enough points to contend with the other team's offense? And not only were they able to contend with the other team's offense, their offense looked absolutely incredible. I want to take a look at some of the highlights and just talk about my thoughts about this game, because the Broncos really came through and they shocked me more than I was like, okay, listen, I know their defense is great, but I really want to see their offense go out and put up a lot of points against a great team, and they shut me up. So let's look at the highlights of this game and see what exactly happened. As always, if you enjoy NFL content, please be sure to hit the subscribe button, as I make unbiased NFL content almost every day. I'm sure you'll love your stay here. Now let's check out the highlights. Before I even get too deep in this, prayers up for Michael Parsons. He does go out with this game. They believe he has a torn ACL, so he will be out for the remainder of the season. That really is a super blow to the Packers defense. I hope Micah has a healthy recovery. I hope he's mentally staying up. I hope he has people around him, because I don't think people realize how impactful an injury is. Like, when you're a fan of a football team, your immediate thought is like, oh, that sucks for the team, right? But you got to think about the individual. They obviously want to be out there. Micah wants to be out there helping his team win. He has an injury now, so that has to suck for him. And mentally, I hope he just has a bunch of people around him that are uplifting him and let him know that it's okay to take this rest. It's okay to get healthy. Come back next season. Show them how much of a monster you are, because you were already having a great year. But let's talk about the rest of this game. I just wanted to say that, get out the way. There's a lot of injuries today, so prayers up to because Mahomes is out for the season. Devontae Adams went down today, so prayers up to everybody that had an injury today. I hope you all feel great going into next season, because there was a lot of season injuries and season-ending injuries. It just wasn't regular injuries. I want to talk about this play, bro, because the Broncos number 9, Hufanga, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I could be pronouncing it wrong. Bro, this dude is a monster, bro. He is an absolute monster. On this play, it is 3rd and 1. They're going to go to the outside with Josh Jacobs. Now, on this play, I'm like, okay, if Josh Jacobs hits, it's only 3rd and 1. First of all, I don't know why they went to outside. That's a whole nother different conversation. I think they should have ran up the middle. But Josh Jacobs is going to go on the outside here. And you see him go, and he pushes another defender into him. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Look, watch this play. Look what he does here. He reads that all the way. He just burns through number 81. He does. Bro, I was like, what is happening? I was like, that was such a great individual play, bro. I was like, oh yeah, he a monster, bro. And he does things like that throughout this game, and I was just like, this dude is a freak. He is a freak of nature, bro. Credit to Bo Nix. Okay, I have a love-hate relationship with Bo Nix. Let me tell you why. I'm an Auburn football fan. I grew up watching Auburn. I love Auburn. As you know, if you watch college football, Bo Nix was our quarterback for a very long time. I love Bo Nix. I know a lot of people give him criticism, but I love Bo Nix. He leaves us. You know, it hurt my heart. So it's a love-hate relationship, because I'm like, Bo, why did you do that to us, right? Why did you leave? I mean, I understand why he left, but why, Bo? Why? So, but I'm glad he's having success in the NFL, because, you know, it's kind of like, oh, man, you know, Bo is out here, man. A perfect example of what I be talking about with love, throw motion, bro, is this play right here is a perfect example of exactly what I be talking about with Jordan Love and his throwing motion. I'll just be like, bro, it's so weird. Look how he throws it. He hops back, he freestyling. But that was a great. Bro, it's always easy to tell where Dobbs is, because he always got that thing on his head. But that was a great throw by Jordan Love. Both of these quarterbacks really played well. Boop, right there. Stop. So there's plays that I'm like, bro, there's plays like that where I'm like, hey, the Packers kind of dotting them up, and I'm like, this ain't the Broncos defense I'm normally used to seeing. And then the very next play, this happened. And I'm like, okay, there they go. They locking in. Just great play on the ball. That's kind of Jordan Love's fault. He kind of throws it behind a bit. I don't know what he was thinking. He should throw it to the outside, but yeah. I was like, okay, now that's what I'm talking about. That's the Broncos defense. I know. Sutton was absolutely frying them today. Don't matter who they put on Sutton, bro. He kept frying everybody put on him. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Look at this, wide open. And this is just a great play by Bo. He recognizes the pressure. He rushes out of the pocket. Boom, hit him right there. And that's an easy touchdown. Bo looked good this game, man. I know people are very critical of Bo Nix, but bro, he was dotting the Packers defense up. He was, and the thing is, like, people treating the Packers, I see people already on the internet being like, oh, the Packers aren't good. When did we decide the Packers aren't good at football? The Packers are a great football team. They have a great defense. Their offense has been playing very well. In what situation are we really trying to turn this into? People only do that when they try to diminish team wins, and I hate that about the sport. Like, every time a team wins, they were like, oh, well, that team is good. Well, damn, who's good? The Packers are a great football team. This is a great win by the Broncos. Play right here. Josh Jacobs just goes straight up. Jordan Love trusts him. He puts that ball. You could not have had a better thrown ball from Jordan Love, bro. That was just a great ball, bro. He I'm thinking Josh Jacobs a wide receiver out there. He looking like a wide receiver out there. He throws, bro. This ball is so perfectly thrown. Look at this. Look. Boom. 57 didn't turn around. He didn't turn around. So, yeah, man. That was a nice throw. But Bo said, hell no, I'm Bo Nix. He go over here and look, guess who it is? Boop, Sutton. Bro, Sutton was frying them all game, bro. Bro, Sutton was frying them all game. He was frying them, bro. He absolutely fried them, bro. It was crazy to watch. And this play was almost bad. That was almost a bad play. He almost got it. And then Bo's like, let's cap off this drive. I think Harvey scores this touchdown. I think. Don't quote me on that. I was wrong. There we go. Humphrey. Yep. That was a nice answer from the Broncos. Nice catch, nice throw on the goal line. Great. And then once again, is it crazy to say that I believe Josh Jacobs has become underrated now? Like, we all know Josh Jacobs is a great running back, but I feel like he's become underrated in this league. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, at this point, this play happens, and I'm like, what's going on with the Broncos, man? And this is the exact situation I kind of wanted them in, because I wanted to see how their offense would respond to it. Josh Jacobs gets open to his hole, bro. He scores a touchdown. And this is where this game became one of the most, if not the most interesting game of the weekend to me, because I really wanted to know how the Broncos offense would respond to this. And they responded, as you can see, they responded very well to this. Here, the defense starts to provide some help here to the offense. Jordan Love goes deep here, and one of, if not the best defensive player in the league right now, Surtain gets up there, and he's like, that is mine. And here's the thing. That is a beautifully thrown ball by Jordan Love. Surtain is just so good. He is so damn good that if you're like, oh, that's a bad ball. No, that was a really good ball. Surtain just jumps on it. Look, right here. This is a good ball. This is a good ball, but Surtain is so good, bro. He's way too good at football. He's a monster, bro. The Broncos are such a cheat code, bro. They're such a cheat code. So the defense starts to give them more. They're like, okay, we've given up 23. Let's lock in. I think this is a great play by Bo here. He extends the play. And you know what? Boom. Right there. Dot. Great play by Bo. Bo is slick dangerous with his legs, bro. He's not like super duper fast, but he can hurt you with his legs. He can make things happen. He's an escape artist, and he can make some dots on the run. That was a great play by him. And to me, that was kind of the story of their offense, where like Bo used his legs a lot during this game. He was making a lot of plays on a run. He was escaping that pressure that we know that the Packers could bring, and he was just making some great throws. This play is another example he sees here. Well, you see that pocket collapsing. He gets to the outside. He runs, and guess what? Look, boop. Something simple, but he makes that is a great pass. Like, it might look simple, but that's not an easy pass to make. And yeah, this is just Bo. Bo is just like dotting people. He's dotting them up at this point. Boop, another one. Yep. They're playing off here. And then I think this is just like Bo Nix in the flesh. Ooh, look at this. Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? What's frying their ass all game, bro? He's frying their ass all game, bro. What shit? That's it, bro. Easy, bro. Easy peasy, just a simple whip. And at that point, he beat. At that point, he's beat. At that point, he's beat. I don't know why they kept doing that. And that's just another beautiful ball by Bo. Great play by Sutton. He's like, oh yeah. He like barbecue chicken, bro. It's barbecue chicken right here. Great play. Jordan Love is 23-21, so they're still up. Jordan Love trying to make things happen in the pocket. He's using his legs a lot more. And he's like, I'm a flat out runner. He slipped. But that was a good play. Then disaster strikes for them again. As that defense is just like, we will not be. There it is. And they get to him. This was the play. This is the play I've been waiting for. This is the play where I was like, okay, Bo Nix just on fire. When you start seeing a quarterback do plays like this, you're just like, okay, it's working. You're just like, okay, they're just locked in. I know when Bo made this throw, I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Now, at this point, you just flex it now. Now at this point, you just flex it. See here on this play, Franklin is in motion. He runs right over the top. Bo Nix steps up. Boom. Dotty. Bro, he was dotting him up. I don't want to hear anybody say nothing about Bo Nix this week that ain't goddamn positive. He just goes right up here, goes right across. Look, boop, goes right there. Look, they drawing it for y'all. Look, boop, right there, open. Throw dot. Beautiful throw, beautiful timing. That's all it was. Jordan Love makes a beautiful pass on this play right here. Yeah, right there. Once again, leaning back. And that's just a beautiful catch, beautiful throw. That was nice. That was nice. I was like, uh-oh. It's getting a little shaky here. They might come back. I was like, they might come back here. But then the Broncos defense stepped up. And they played like how they played. Already know. Y'all already know how it goes. Field goals in NFL will get you beat. And I like that the Broncos kept their foot on the gas. Sutton again getting open. He was getting open all game. He was getting open all game. Pressure on Bo Nix, he ain't worried about it. He was so comfortable today against pressure, bro. This is probably the best game I've seen from him. Now I don't watch every single Broncos game. I'd be a liar to tell you that. That was a good play by McKinney. McKinney made a great play. Uh-oh, 4th and 3. What happens? What do y'all think happens? Who is he gonna go to? Who is he gonna go to? Guess who? Guess who? Was frying them, bro. Sutton was really a monster this entire game. And when we get RJ Harvey with the hard-nosed runs, he's giving you those hard-nosed runs, and they reward him with the touchdown. Jordan Love makes a mistake here, man. Unfortunately, he throws his ball. Boom. I saw a lot of people blaming this on Wicks, but if you actually look at this ball, it's kind of thrown behind him, so it's not really Wicks's fault. Let me lower the playback speed. Yeah, if you look at this, right? This ball is kind of behind him. So he has to kind of contort his body to catch that. So that's really on Jordan Love. I saw a lot of people blaming him for that, but that's on Jordan Love. The Packers defense actually stepped up on this drive. They made some good plays. The offense just couldn't turn it into points. the defense were giving the offense. I know they gave up 34 points, but it's really a thing where it's like when you got to have it on defense, you got to have it. And when you know, what time do you play your best football? And the defense for the Packers were giving them a lot in the fourth quarter. It's just the offense couldn't convert. Like right here, you're already 3rd and 16. He's pump faking. That's not enough. To me, I know his mindset there is like, let's get a few yards on 4th, and then we got a manageable 4th down, 4th and 16. Here it is, and I got to him. Great complimentary football today from the Broncos. The defense didn't play that great. They played good in the first half, but they didn't play quite to the level that I'm accustomed to them playing. But the second half, they really locked in. And then the Broncos actually give them another chance. They go for this, and they don't get it. So technically, the Packers have a chance to win this game. But once again, the offense just can't. They can't. And then this ball right here, incomplete. You got 4th and 15. You really got one more play here to see if you can make something happen. Jordan Love steps up, he gets hit while he throws, and the game is going to be over. This is a great game by two of the best teams in the NFL. Like I said, I think the Broncos just play way better complementary football. The offense matched the firepower of their defense. And if their offense can stay consistent and keep matching the firepower of their defense, the Broncos will win the Super Bowl. Because right now they have one of the best defenses in the league. If they can put up 34 points while having that defense, there really isn't many teams that can beat them. To me, right now, the Broncos are a team that essentially has to beat themselves. Because I'm looking at the AFC. Yes, you have like the Patriots. You have teams up there that are formidable. You have teams that are great. But when I look at these teams and I look at the Broncos have been playing great football. And I feel like enough people haven't really been talking about them. It feels like they slick been getting disrespected on the offensive side of the ball. They came out today. They said, we're going to put belt to ass. And they did just that. So shout out to the Broncos. As always, everybody, enjoy football.